Hi guys! So today I am doing another art video, but in this one I am going to be checking out really old oil paints. So let's get right into the video and you see how this goes. First of all, we have the story. How did I get those really old oil paints? Like, they're really old. So, long story short, what basically happened is my teacher asked me to clean up the art station because we're having some new guests coming and new students and checking out the place. So we thought whoever finishes can help the teacher. So I was already done with my piece. So I decided okay, I'm gonna clean up the room. Now when me and my friend finished cleaning, we actually were left with these old oil paints. There are another 3 here, but I'll explain that thing later. And the teacher said that these are like 10 years of old oil paints that have been hanging there and were just covered by all the papers. So you might just take them because I don't know if they open, if there's paint, actual paint, or if they're dry. So we're here to try them out. Now, what's going on with these 3? Now these 3 are basically really hard to open. And I actually wanted to open them. I was so determined that I went on YouTube and checked how to open them. And I found that if you pour water, it opens. Now this actually worked. I actually got it to open. Really difficult, but it did. It did open after pouring water over it. But these 2 did not. In fact, what happened with these 2 is this. Oh, see, I'm already dirty. What happened with this one is the most complicated one. Now this was more simple because I tried opening it, cutting it, everything, nothing worked. And in the end I got a small cut here, right here, which is where I'm going to get the paint from. Because I do not want to get it dry, but I still want to test it, so it's the only way I can use it, so sorry. Now this, the only way you can get the paint out is from the top, actually from the bottom of the tube, because I was squeezing it so hard to get the paint to go up that in the end I got it so down that it just popped out. And I'm gonna show you pictures of that small thing. There's a swirly thing running all over here. That's why this is so brown. It used to be white, but now there's brown oil paint over it. I guess you can see the color easier. But yeah, so these 3, actually these 2 are the most tricky to open. I'm gonna try later, maybe I can open them easier. Yeah, for now I cannot. So, let's go over our paints. Now, I have different kinds of brands and different kinds of tube sizes. I also have different kinds of, let's say, amounts in each one, and different colors, obviously. The only colors that I have that are repeated is this ivory black, which is in different brands, so we can test this as well, which one lasts longer. That would be interesting. But we have lots of okay, so we have 3 different brands. These are one brand, which I'm not gonna make because I'm not sponsored. I'm not gonna name because I'm not sponsored. These are another brand, and then we have these 2. Now all these are all together 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You're gonna learn to count with me. 9 paint tubes of oil paint. Now the thing is that each one has a different color. What we're gonna do is we're gonna open them, which is good because I tested them and they're open. See how they're like inside after like 10 years of not being opened. And we're gonna use them with this really old paintbrush that I do not care about, so I'm basically gonna use it for playing around. That's why I still have it, just for playing around. So operate this one that has not really a lot of paint in, but it is called it's a magenta. It's called a magenta. The color is magenta, and to be honest, it's a bit liquidy inside. You cannot see it, but like the shiny part is like the liquidy part. Yeah, see, it's popping out. See, liquid. So I have my paint over here, and we're putting it on. Now let's do the same with all the others, and I'll be right back with you. Really disgusting, but it's the only way you can use it. I'm gonna put it over here at the very side. See what's gonna happen with this. And this is gonna be so hard. Oh my god. That's a bit disgusting, but oh well. If anyone knows an actual effective way to open tubes, please contact me, inform me in the comment section below, because I need help. Seriously, serious help. Like, as soon as possible. That much. Oh my god. Okay. So, since we have this ready, we're gonna move on to our next step, which is actually testing them. Now, what we have first of all is our little tube that has this little top that is the only way for me to use the paint. The color is a permanent rose, which I really love. It's a really nice color. Now, I'm actually gonna grab a bit of this and use the paintbrush. It's actually okay. It's applicable, and okay. The only problem might be that it dries fast. That might only the fact that I don't like this thing is that it dries fast, and that's why I need more paint. Seriously, open some. Don't tell me it opened in another place. No, did it? Oh, this is such a mess. Oh my god. Oh well. So yeah. Probably if I use more, it won't dry that fast. But you get the point. Now it is keeping the color really constant and nice, and I do really like it. So you have the first color. It's kinda nice actually. I kinda really like it. Yeah. Let's try the brown. Now, this is the brown from the very interesting tube. Okay, so, oh, yes, this is an actual oil color. It's a bit too stiff. Okay, I am guessing they're not waterproof. Not waterproof, like, they cannot be cleaned with water, if you get what I mean. I cannot find it now, but yeah. So This actually has a really, really nice texture. I really like this color. But yeah, it's a bit weird. That's the problem. Now let me get an actual brush because I do need to test it literally, so.
One eternity later.
Found it. Wow, that was weird. That's my actual oil set. So let's try this. Yes, this is really, really cool. And after these like 10 years, I can say for sure that this is some good oil paint. You know what you get from this like oil? I like the fact that these are old because usually old paints that have been kept in lost. So what was I saying? Oh yeah, I was saying that, you know, these paints that are really old and they're like, they have these brand names. They are usually passed on to children from like mother that used them or father that used them to the son or daughter, and they actually use it. And sometimes they get lost because the children might think, okay, they're not really important, they're just old paints, but they're really, really good paints because the older brands, for some reason, I find them to be better with paint. Because if they last that much, it means that they're good, first of all. And basically that they were kept safe to be given because they were good brands. So yes, I do support old brands that can last long. Anyways, I am checking the first black now. Ooh, that's interesting. Now this black is actually giving me the actual black look and the actual touch an oil black paint that has been just opened could give you. Not just open, but like used and left for a few weeks, let's say. It's a really, really nice touch. I really like this one. Wow, okay. That's pretty decent, to be honest. By the way, I'm gonna do the lightning, all this textures and all this layers I'm drawing, and I'm gonna show you pictures and everything. Do not worry. I'm probably gonna do it and show it on top of it, so you're not gonna lose anything. Now, moving on, we're gonna check our little purple. This purple here, not this one. Actually this one is here. So this should be this purple. Yes. We're checking the magenta, not the purple. Now the magenta. Ooh, okay. Actually, now these two, the black one that I told you I liked, and the magenta are the same brand. Now this brand can last long because it's giving you the look of an oil paint. Although the magenta is more runny, so I'm a bit sad about this. But it's really, really good. And I just love this look. It's just beautiful. Pure magic, to be honest. Yes, I just love this. Oh my god, I could use this magenta everywhere. It's just really easy to apply. And it's giving you this actual oil paint. I don't know, I just really like this. I'm really liking this magenta now. Okay, that's good. That's really good. So the two of them are actually getting a thumbs up for me. These two are getting a thumbs up for me. Absolutely no regrets, I assure you. Now, we're going on to this little brand where we have these two. These two, we have a red, which is a primary red, so crimson. And we have a burnt sienna. Okay, interesting. So it's basically a brown and a red, but like a bit of a different shade. Yes. Let's try the red. Okay. It is really good. Ooh, I like this one. This one is not as runny as the magenta. It's not as runny as the magenta, but I think it's better the fact that it's not as runny. It could be a bit more runny, but it's actually really nice, and it's giving a really, really nice color, which means the color is really nice, crisp, nicely preserved, and I actually like it a lot. Yeah, that's really good. Now we're trying out the brown, the burnt sienna. I'm probably pronouncing it wrong. Now this is kind of light brown, if you want to get informed, and I love it. That's really nice. Yes, it has the same effect as the other brand, so I assure you that they are the same brand. We got that. They are also really good, and I might like them more than the others because of their effect. If they were a bit more runny, it would have been better, but still good. So these are also getting a thumbs up. We're doing really well until now. I thought we would have gotten like at least one that is not runny, that is not good, but they're all really nice. Now it shows that they're old because when I poured them out, they make this little circle of liquid, which means that they're old. So all the liquid is stuck at the top and you don't have any at the bottom of the paint. That might be because all the others have a different size of liquid. Okay, so we're kind of experimenting here. Cool. Now I am trying this one that was not opening, and I opened it with water, running water all over the tube. This is a dioxanine. What? It's a purple called dioxazine. Pretty interesting, if you ask me. Now let's try this. This is really a dark purple. Oh my god, the texture. Oh my god, the thickness. Ooh. Oh my god, it's like a professional paint. It's a professional oil paint, you guys. I just love this one. Oh my god, this looks so good. I'm not exaggerating. This looks so good and professional oil paint. You cannot see it, but like, it's this. And from this camera, you cannot see it, but it's so good. I'm gonna show you in the video. That's like amazingly effective. My god. I am really surprised by how well these paints are working, honestly. Now, oh, this is nice. Wait, I skipped a part. Now this paint is called Fresh Tint, and I really like the texture that it has. I like it actually as much as our magenta because it actually spreads the same amount of liquid, and it has this really nice kind of oil paint look. It does, like seriously like oil paints. And I am so happy to see that these paints are actually preserved, because actually I think they're preserved as well because they're oils, you know, and because they're thick and they need so much time to dry that inside the tubes they're even more preserved. So we have them. So it's good for me. I can use them for my backgrounds or even for normal pieces. Now, my favorite is the magenta in this Fresh Tint, and I also like this dioxazine purple, which I'm gonna put the name down below so you can know, or down below on my screen, not down below because it's kind of weird. Why put it down below when you can show it on the screen, you know? So yes, but these are my top three. And because I have two purples, I might consider moving one of the two. So, moving on to our second ivory black. Now, this ivory black looks so good. Oh, it's actually really, it has a lot of liquid like the other two. Okay. It's like, ooh, okay. Wow. It's like I'm drawing with thick ink, and I actually really like this texture, this thickness, and it's like using professional oil paints. So it's like really, really, really cool, I have to say. I really like it, and honestly, it's really decent. It's a really decent oil paint lasting for 5, 10, 15 years. Honestly, it's for sure 10 years. This were found like after 10 years I found them. But my teacher says it might be like even longer. It might be 12, it might be 15 years. So yes, this is really, really exciting. We're seeing how old like oil paints can last. Like maybe these two that are not even opening, I can keep them locked somewhere, and then after another 5 years, when they're 20 years, or another 10 years to be 20 years, because I'm not sure, we might take them out and check them. That would be such an interesting video. We'll see if I'll do it. You leave a comment down below if you want me to try it, and we'll see how it goes. Now that we're done with our paints, I'll probably have a little video where I'm showing you actually how they are applied and all, and we're gonna move on, or I'm gonna do the video as we move. It depends on how I view the video and I decide to edit it. Now, we're going to move on to our in my opinion, in summarizing basically, because we're nearly done. Now, summarizing what I have seen until now. With all these oil paints, I have realized that it goes without saying, and it goes without saying honestly, that oil paints can last a long period of time. So it is true that when you leave them for long, even if you don't use them and you leave them for years, they do come out and they're normal, pretty decent. It's especially the really professional ones, like these 2-3 that I actually found. Oops, and I just dropped. How good of me. Oh well, art is never for you to be perfect, so it doesn't really matter, does it? So now I'm playing with my brown. Oh well. So you get the point. I do really, really like all of them. I loved making this video and experimenting with all. And they are some really good oil paints. I'm actually not going to use them only for my backgrounds. I am going to use them for my paintings, because they might be even better than the oil set that I have. So why not waste them than actually use them, because they are really, really good paints, and they're like 6, 7, how much did we say in the beginning? 9 of them. Do you want to count again? No, it's fine. Okay, so you guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you liked watching me get all this oil paints and do my things. And I hope to see you guys next time in my next video. Make sure to like, subscribe, and comment down below on how you found this video. If it was useful, if I gave you any tips of how to open a really old paint tube, and it actually worked for this one, though only for this one. The other two are still on hold. If you have any ideas, please tell me. I need help. And I'll see you guys next time in my next video. Bye guys!